Well, hello everyone. I am back for one more week of Mellow Mondays before a little bit of a break. How are you all? I am Tracker. I am playing a classic, which is Broken Sword. The Shadow of the Templars Director's Cut. I hope you're all well. I'm all right. We don't really have a game camera on, but if I move that across, you can see A Cave is in his cat cave. Right there, so right about there, you can see he's up on his perch. So how are you all doing? Are you all well? Let me just readjust the camera because every time I move the camera I seem to do something that isn't right. The board today is sponsored by Moon Empress 2K, and I'd say sponsored by, it's not even sponsored. What is going on with this camera? I moved it, it was never good. There we go. Hello Lisa, how are you doing? Hope you're well. I can't get my camera to work properly. Hang on, sorry, one sec. There we go. Let's do that. That's more like it. We'll do that. How are you doing, Lisa? You well? Yeah, last one standing. I'm advertising like mad because now it's in that top corner where it says exclamation mark last one. I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, I'm all right. Trying to survive the weather. It's just a bit too hot for me. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You're doing well. That's always good to hear. So everyone should be here for this. But obviously, before I do that, I am going to advertise the fact that Last One Standing is coming up in a couple of weeks' time. 4 weeks. Hashtag best mod ups. Absolutely, Lisa. Dantoshu, Dr. Scottnik, J-Dub, Bluebrush, Moon Empress 2K, and Mio Dragon all face each other head to head to see who will make it through so many rounds and who will be the last one standing. To raise money for Yorkshire Cancer Research. As you can see at the bottom of the podium, exclamation mark last one, which Lisa's already done for me. Thank you very much, best mod. Right, let's go to the game camera, shall we? We're here to continue where we left off, and we left off with a really nice number last time round. It was 69, and I'm redoing this. Do I have to redo this? Yes, I want to restore game. Oh, I've just hit quit. That was silly of me, wasn't it? Is that the right one? We're doing that again. Bring it over here. I hit the wrong button. I hit restore game. Right, there we go. Part 6. That's it, confirm. So, the last thing we checked was it was Marie. We were there. Khan was there. The bullhead needed fix game so you could continue it. It seems to be working fine. I'm not sure what issues you've got with it. What the problem is. But it seems to be working fine on my end. I have Steam running kind of in the background, but not running, shall I say. This is on vacation trapped in Syria. Cave for Syria. Corpse company. Assassin on my tail. I'm right. It's a lens, not a crystal ball. And now I have it. Although Krasner is dead. I'm going the same way. Let's find a way out. Face to face with Khan again. But this time he tried to kill me. Fortunately, my ninja-like reflexes saved me. The Latin inscription in the cave is the clue. Oh, I've got windows open. The Latin inscription in the cave is a clue to where the sword. Bloody flies. Window open, hatch open. Install, but the game won't load when I try and open it. It's so odd. If you tried it in like manager mode, like the safety mode. Okay, so what we want to do now. I only came here because this is where I wanted to be after we've done this. So if we go back to Rougerie, back in Nico's apartment, we'll probably get an idea of what's going on. So, oh, apparently you're playing it, Lise. So,
have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
So let's have a look at what we got.
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Magnifying glass. Toilet chain.
I brought you a present from Syria.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
It's a
Of
toilet
course,
pull
I love
cord.
it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
So she keeps that. Fair enough. That's everything. Everything else is fine. So let's have a look at the manuscript one more time.
Let's take another look at the
Hello,
manuscript.
George. Hello, lad. How are you doing? So go one more time.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod. There's a guy working on a loom.
I work on a loom.
A knight with a crystal ball.
But it's not a
the
crystal ball,
knight's
it's a
scroll
lens.
bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
I'm warm and tired too. Yeah. 10:30 finish tonight, but it might
Look
be
at
10.
there. 2 guys on the same horse.
I had to change around the layout of the studio of Tracker Towers because I was getting way too hot in here. So I have, if this turns on, there we go. Have a fan. So I'm gonna have the fan on tonight. Okay, so we're fine with that. So if we go back.
I'd better get back to the quest.
So where are we going to go? We can go to Montfaucon. We've got the cafe, which we don't really want to hit. Rougerie was here. Police. We'll go to the museum. Let's see if we can go in. See what we say. Oh, it's missing.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey,
Georgie.
I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy.
Down a bit.
I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope you're
Honestly,
referring to the manuscript.
it's
Well,
not the
yeah,
best,
of
is it?
course.
Right.
Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase
Oh,
in
here we
Latin.
go.
In occidenta cita est in ora mundi.
In the world.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the
To
west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the scroll.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusade.
So it's
We
a
guessed
crusade.
that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
Anything else?
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, we pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries.
Right.
Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I've been away for the last week. Just a quick one. But yeah, next week I'm away again. So so next 2 Mondays I'm in Guildford and Cardiff respectively. So it's going to be fun. So there is stream-wise, there's quiz night on Wednesday, quiz night next Wednesday. No quizzes, nothing the following week. And then I've got my my big 4-0 birthday bash on the 10th, and last one staying on the 15th. It's crazy. I turned 40.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about.
40.
The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
And Nottingham on the 22nd. Yes, Nottingham on the 22nd. I think we're going away for my birthday weekend on the 9th and 10th. No, 7th and 8th. So it's busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy. Jew, subscribing for 8 months. How are you doing, Jew? Oh, hello, George. Hello. I need to get that, don't I, as a new soundbite. I've got Lady Piermont, but I don't have hello, George. Hello, Georgie. How are you doing, Jew? You well? You keeping well? Welcome along to another night, episode 7 of this.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De
Hello,
Vasconcelos
Joe.
family
What
from
more
the
can I
Costa
do for
Rica.
you now?
Were they famous?
Shit, that was loud.
They're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh,
The spotlight of history moved on.
Thought
They are probably long dead.
the volumes are a bit out of whack, I think. That's the easiest way of saying it. Okay, so we've got some things about that. Let's talk about the lens.
that is not a good idea.
Okay, let's not talk about the lens. Let's talk about this man.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
That'll do then.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Let's go and have a look at the tripod. Is the tripod missing?
The glass case was intact, but the tripod had been replaced by a sign reading, "Exhibit temporarily removed."
Yeah, not too bad, Jew. Just talking about the busy month that I've got ahead. Next 2 Mondays I'm going to be elsewhere. The Monday after is my my big 40th birthday bash, and then yeah, quiz night,
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur?
quiz night, and last one standing, which obviously is right there. A little exclamation mark last one, which works now.
Can you give me any
I said
further
I'd start
information
promoting-
about the
promoting it.
tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
John's tripod again. We've talked about the tripod. Sounds good. Yeah, it's a busy old month.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess.
This is the repeating what he said before.
They
So
ask you to park their cars?
They asked me to park the... No. They assume I am
You're
an
coming
authority
down my way
on
in
the
September.
exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not
Like that.
Monsieur Lobineau.
hopefully I'll lose a little bit of weight with that too. I've lost a stone so far. I just need to lose a little bit more. I'm not going to talk to him anymore because I'm getting the same
Thanks
thing.
for your help.
Meet up, definitely meet up. Right. I think. So we've done that. If we go back to Rougerie, see if that's
Hello, George.
done anything. Let's see.
Is there something going on between you and Labino?
Why is he jealous?
What business is it of yours?
Thank you.
We
Yeah,
agreed all this. The clown, the Templars, strictly business, remember?
exactly.
Yeah,
It is
but-
business.
So get off my case.
Wow. That was A-Game walking by the way.
Let's.
Oh God, I've clicked on the map.
There's between. There's a.
Just,
There's but. And the nut through.
we've done that bit already. Keep going.
Just how long have you known Labino?
Andre? We met at college. He helped me out when I was a fresh air. Showed me around, that sort of thing.
You never told me that before. I thought he
is
was just a working acquaintance.
So he is. I rarely see him these days. You know, he hasn't changed much. A little lesser at the front, perhaps.
I know,
I'd
I remember a
forgotten
little
how much
hair on the
fun he
front.
could be.
That's about it.
I'd better get back to the quest.
I mean, where can we fly to? Ireland's done. We've got France. Spain. We fly to Spain. That's what we do. We catch a flight. And we have a cutaway. Yay, I like cutaways. Nice vineyard there. Well, nice looking garden, sorry. Got a water sprinkler going on. So, Spain, Villa de Vasconcelos. Lobo tells me that the knight's coat of arms belonged to de Vasconcelos family in Costa Calida, Spain. Must figure out what the de Vasconcelos family has to do with the manuscript. Okie dokes. Let's go and talk to Gardner. Let's go talk to Boothby. Morning, Lou. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome along to another Mellow Monday.
Is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De
house is not
Vasconcelos
open
house.
to the public.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Ah, the Countess and myself. Aye. I'm alright, thanks, Lou. I'm alright. Just busy old month, but it's nice to get back on Mellow Mondays. Have a mic coming as well, so because at work they've got a spare mic going, and I've asked, I asked if I could buy it, right? Second-hand mic. But they said, you can borrow it because you're going to do a lot of training videos and stuff like that, and see what it's like and see if it works. And the other one went, yes, you can use streaming as the way to help get the best out of your microphone that you're going to borrow from us. Yes, I've actually got a mic. It's a blue ice one, so the round ones. I don't know if they're any good, but I do like them. The blue ones, it's silver, but it's got blue written on it. It's a USB mic. Please tell me that's a good one. I'm waiting on chat. Right, whilst we're waiting on chat, let's talk about... Is that what you have, Jew? Aha, also hi, Jew. Right, let's talk about Scary Eyes.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
No.
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh, yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises.
Yes, that's it.
The Countess
Jew.
doesn't do the lottery.
Talk about a Templar.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why? Do you recognize this man?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a lens like this before?
No, senor. Never.
Okay. Can't go that way. Let's try the card.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Right. What about the...
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them.
I'm not going to do anything else, so I'll just leave it as is.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Let's see if I can snoop.
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house. I'm no student of... I wondered if it was some sort...
Can I get back over here and have a look? Right, let's have a look around here. So I'm only going to get the...
I'm no student of architecture. I wondered if it...
So let's have a look down here. What else have we got? So that's exit. There's nothing really here. Let's bring him back. Let's bring George back this way. There's got to be something. Obviously, I'll use the normal. If you'd like to help, please help. I'm not that precious about things. If I try to go beyond. There's a window.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
So the gatehouse section dates back. So he's too busy. Right, okay, so the pipe goes up to here as well. So maybe the pipe will stop me from...
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Right, okay, so we'll leave that. So we'll go in here. You have no idea how to help. That's fine, that's fine. Just hope you're enjoying the stream. It's one of those nice-ish days out there, and it's
Hey,
starting to
you.
cool down.
Yeah,
It's quite
what is
nice.
it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well,
And
no,
the
I
Twitch
guess
like
not.
steal some quiz
Enjoy a
night.
little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
They are still from quiz night. Let's get rid of them. Thank you for that. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Interactive. Let's quick change. Chilled. Relaxed. It's still first playthrough, believe it or not, which is crazy to think on a game this old. First playthrough. Very newbies, yeah. First playthrough. Yeah, I'll go with that. That'll do it. Spinny, 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 spin! Okay, let's have a look. So we've got that. We can't get in the house. It's got to be something to do with the hose. What could we use with the hose? Don't make me get the hose. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. We use that, and we use it as a blood pressure ring. Blocks the pipe. Holy crap, it works. No freaking way did I get that right.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose
is it?
never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
No.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified.
Did I have anything to do
How
with it?
could you
Absolutely
think such
not.
a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house.
Okay.
You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house.
Okay.
If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Low, low, low. I'm sorry. It might not be quiz night, but I'm definitely doing that. Right, okay. So we can't get into the... So hopefully we should be able to go... Oh, it does! We can go that way. So that will bring us back. Let's go to the door. Power and show me more. Yeah, I'm very much chilled tonight. I'm in a very chilled mood. You got me. I quiz night and more.
Rats. It's locked.
You've completed Power Wash on Steam as well. Bloomin' heck. Let's have a look at the
From a
brick.
distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure.
What's around here? So it's locked. Can we use any of these to get in?
Rats. It's locked.
Nope. Use that.
Rats. It's locked.
Okay, fine. It's locked. We can't go anywhere there. Maybe the idea is... He won't get it. Maybe we go back and undo the thingy-mabob-majig, whatchamacallit, doodah thingy. In English, it's called the blood pressure gauge. I cancelled GP when they stopped doing the £1 trials. Bloody hell. I mean, if we try to go in, we're going to get seriously busted here, aren't we? So let's see. If I I don't want us to go in. Let's see if I can... I'm just going to save the game here. And I've got part 7. And we're confirming. And then the next one I'm doing is as the Lou one. In fact, no. I'm going to keep that as part 6. And I'm going to do that for Lou's sake as part 7. Part 7. Part 7A. No. Okay, take away this dot. Part 7A. There we go. Okay, confirm. There we go. There we go. Stop being anxious. I should sleep tonight, yes. Right. So the guy's there. We don't want to speak to him. Let's go down into the vault. Ah! Hi.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American.
Ah.
All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
Okay, he's not exactly the most stealthiest guy in the world. Right, what does that give me a chance to do? Go upstairs. Hello.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor
That sounds like
Stobart.
Lady Piermont, by the way.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing
what can I do
ties
for
in
you
somehow
now?
with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that
That-
was so important.
I've
they
got
went
to turn
a
that
lot
down,
of trouble
or
to
should I just
hide
leave it up?
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong
not see
connection
it
with the
with-
Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing,
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Before we do that, while I'm catching up on Lisa, I complete Power Wash and Steam. Yeah. May topple over. What? Lisa, to be fair, I play a variety of games on there. It's worth it for the price. Same here. I play Halo Infinite. Let's face it, that's the only game I really play on it. But I've got a few on download, so like Forza and Starfield, they're on download. What else we got? Lisa completed Dordogne. I'm hoping that's not Dordogne on GP, and that I read as general practitioner for a second there. I completed Dordogne on GP on stream. So good. We'll be doing Chicory and Planet of Lana next. Oh, nice. And got the collector's edition of Final Fantasy XVI 16 coming next week. So I'm saying goodbye to my backlog for now. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, let's ask some questions. Let's talk about the Templar.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart.
Well,
the Templars ceased to exist centuries ago.
Okay.
And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Let's keep going with the Templars.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old.
That is
Or,
modern.
of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
No.
That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Oh, hello.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children?
Children.
What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
I feel a cutaway's coming on. Let's have a look at the chess set.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks.
Let's have a look at the chess set.
Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady,
Uh-oh.
I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Whoops.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without
for
my
her, something.
permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you
If I
something
find you are
interesting.
wasting my time,
Follow?
you will be fed to the dogs. Oh, we're going to the summer house. That's not a summer house.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
Oh, whoa. We're going in.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Right.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Come with me.
I have a lens. I have a feeling I'll be
Hey,
using the lens.
senor,
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about.
Aye,
Won't
aye,
you come
aye.
in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
He sounds more Mexican than Spanish. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Right, let's have a look. So we have...
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble.
Right. We've got a candle.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle.
Aye,
It
a
looked
big
really
candle.
old and had never been lit.
If it's never been lit, why is it... Oh, heat.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place.
Let's have a look at that.
In front of the shrine was a lectern with a Bible on it.
If I touch that, I'm going to get shouted at. Let's touch it.
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top.
Hello.
Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Let's have a look at the checkerboard.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern.
Where is he? Right. What's that?
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Alright, okay, so post. There's a
I
window.
couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
So we've got this. We've got the Templars. Is there anything in my notepad about what they've seen? Yeah. Heavily involved Templars. Countess's chessboard dates back to the era as well. There's something odd about those chess pieces.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern.
Right, okay. So... could I attach that to that? Oh,
Now what?
I thought I'd try a
Nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
I did think about doing a Raiders of the Lost Ark beam of light. No, no. It's not working. Let's have a chat. There's got to be something else.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Let's talk about the let's talk about the relatives first.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5, 6.
6?
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
What?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
So I won't touch it. Let's talk about the missing chess piece.
Is the Virgin Mary
Oh, no,
really
that's
the right person
Virgin
to
Mary.
be sharing a mausoleum
I thought it was a
with
chess piece.
5 knights?
You are showing
no.
your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all about the Crusades.
You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry.
Ooh.
The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Still haven't got a title for this
Some
one tonight.
things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Let's talk about the chessboard.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart, you cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's
2 and 2.
kind of suggestive, isn't it?
2 and 2. So, can we have a look at the chess set?
I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And
Yes.
in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
That's about right.
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery
She has changed.
had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Wow.
Lopez, put that hose down and listen. Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set.
She's excited.
Now hurry. My, this is exciting, is it not?
Yeah,
Don't
I'd
get
say
too
it was pretty
excited.
good.
This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
Just out of curiosity. We'll talk about the Templars.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars.
Okay.
Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos. Is he the guy who went missing?
See, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. Their bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived.
Right.
When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance.
Right.
But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
Wow.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again.
Again, it's that close-up of the mic.
Ah, Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady.
I never looked at that window.
My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
Right, let's see. Let's have a look.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Okay. Each chess piece must be placed in its corresponding holes. Click on any unplaced chess piece and it will turn to reveal a pattern on its base. Likewise, click on any hole in the board and it will show a pattern. Each chess piece must be dragged into the hole in its corresponding pattern. To do this, drag the piece to the correct hole on the chessboard. If you try to put a piece in the wrong hole, then it will jump back to the side. Okay. So, the theory says that holes everywhere. Alright, okay, I see it. So it's like that then, is it? Right, okay. So we're looking for red, black, green, blue. Red, black, green, blue. Red, black, green, blue. Next. Red, green, blue, black. 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 There we go. We'll have that one. Come here. Come here. That's it. There you go. You go there. Right. Next. Blue, red, green, black. Blue, red, green, black. Blue, blue, red, green, black. That's that one there. Horsey, come on. Right. White, blue. I know there's too many holes to deal with. I'm overloaded with holes. White, blue, red, green. White, blue, red, green. That's 90. That's that one. Next. Green, black, red. Sorry, green. Oh well. Green, blue, red, black. Green, blue, red, black. That's that one. Next. Green, white, red, blue. Green, white, red, blue. Green, white, red, blue. Green, white, red, blue. Prawn to cornea. Stop it. Thank you. Red, white, blue, green. Red, white, blue, green. Let's go with prawn to there. So we've got bish to there, horsey to there.
With the red pieces in place, the square bases fit onto the white pieces. I just had to figure out where to place them.
It's got to be checkmate. We've got to get a checkmate moment. So, king is the key. So, if I'm not mistaken, we go horsey there. Oh, I've got a wrong man there. That's the first time I've got a wrong one. Many holes in the 90, yeah. That's the. Oh, it's the queen, yeah. I know. I thought put the queen up here, but the queen will be attacked. Ah, queen can go. No. Okay. But. Well, Bish has got to go somewhere. So if Bish... The ones with the crosses are kings. Oh, right. Okay, so that's the king. So that's horsey to king. My apologies. So that needs to be safe. So where's a good place that'll be safe for that? That could go... No. So it looks like knight's in the right place. Bishop. The bishop could go... Right, let's get the bishop could go there. So that's check, that's check. So if I had to move, where'd be checkmate? Where'd be a checkmate? There. No. Kidding? Rook can't get that. They can't go next to each. Oh, right, okay. But they can't. What? Oh, right, okay. Yep. So it needs to be somewhere. Kings can't be next to each other. So the king needs to be somewhere that's safe. The king was to move there, it's checkmate. King moves there, it's not checkmate. So king needs to be... I'll tell me it's a straight line. There. Check, check. Okay. Okay. So the queen would get the king. That's put the king into check. So if the king goes there, check, check. Okay, that's right next to that. Okay. Top row next to the queen? No, the rook would get that. You need to cover the square below the king. If I move horsey down there, that would get a check. Right, we're in check because of that. If he moves there, that's check. If he moves there, that's check. That would he take. So what we need is we need the rook needs to go. The knight needs to go. The knight could go there, but that's leading to nothing. Swap the bishop and the knight. Swapping. No, there's no check now. Can it move down one? But it's not checked. No, exactly. So that's check. That's check. That should be mate. But no, the queen would take the king. I put my king in a check position, so I can't use that in 3 ways. Wait a minute. Check. Check, check. No, because of that. Hang on. No, that doesn't start. That doesn't start well. Kings can still move down one. Yeah, so we need to get him out of check. So if I did check there, swap the king and the knight. All right.
Bingo. I mean, checkmate.
Hang on, wait, hang on. Okay, I got that. Just. I don't know how, but I got it.
Senor Stobart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
Are you sure? This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Hey, game.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice. But there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
Hey.
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing.
Why she
the
just
chalice
flipped
is
into-
important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
Alright, let's have a look at the chalice.
This is the chalice I discovered in Spain.
I still can't figure out why the Countess gave it to you. After losing it for all those years, she simply gave it away to a total stranger? She's one prawn short of a paella.
The Countess is a fine lady. You shouldn't compare her with seafood.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on between you and that Countess.
Are you serious? She's old enough to be my grandmother.
Oh, we gotta get a title here. There's got. My brain's not working very well with the titles tonight. Help me out with some titles. Stream title, yeah. Stream title. We've got prawn. We've got. Pop suggestions in chat. Pop suggestions in chat, and I'll choose the best one. Prawn one. So it was prawn short of a paella. Didn't stop Rain Rooney. So we got paella. Prawn short of a paella. That was it. Or should that be chess related? Porn short of a paella. Yeah, I'm bad. Right, okay. So where the hell am I going now?
I'd better get back to the quest.
So it's porn short of a paella. That's what we got today. So what we got? Countess took me to a 13th century mausoleum where 5 of the 6 Vasconcelos Templars are buried. Found a chessboard puzzle which must connect the weird chess pieces. Countess' face really lit up when I told her. Countess told me about missing Vasconcelos knights, Don Carlos, and his conflict with the church after dissolution of the Templars. So, conflict with the church. Does that mean we go to Montfaucon? There's nowhere else here, is there? Spain's out of the question. So we're not travelling anywhere. So let's go to Montfaucon. It's linked to the church. So, oh hello.
You're back.
Oui, I have returned.
It's just his face of.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
He is sitting there drinking wine. You're absolutely right.
I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
Why are you undercover?
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me
Police
convinced.
officer. He
Merci.
sounds social
But
already.
in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
Who?
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city.
Sewer Jacques,
He
also known
pops
as
up
Georges.
here, He pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
Alright, what are we going to say? Let's talk about the lens. I don't think it will, but...
That is not a good idea. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning to despoil the sewers of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions.
Committed?
He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur.
Wow, is that the time?
And an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya.
That was
Well,
quick thinking.
It's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Right, let's get up these stairs, shall we? Right, we have to have a chat.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Let's talk about the window.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Do I talk about the conflict?
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
I'm leaving that to chat this time round. What do you think? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do we let him polish my chalice? God, I know where that's gone. That's terrible. Yes from Lou. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go yes.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks. I didn't have time to sit around.
So he's just going and polishing a chalice.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
So let's go with something
Well,
else.
I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
What's that?
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay. Let's have a chat.
The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I decided to have another look around the church. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
So have another look.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
I think so too.
A knight, there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Nothing else really here, is there? I wonder if that would do anything. I don't think it will, but we can give it a go. No. No. Okay.
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Yeah, we know that.
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Yeah, well, we've read that, so I think we're out. I think we're out of things.
I didn't have time.
No, shut up. Shut up, Judge. We need to figure out what we're doing here. We're an hour in, and I still don't know what we're doing here. Is there anything else here apart from exit? No.
The priest was still busy with the chalice.
Any clues? No, there's no clues either, so we are waiting. So... Oh... Do we just wait? Is that all we do?
A stone knight lay in full stone armor.
What do we do?
Blank eyes looking at the ceiling.
Careful of the vigorous chalice polishing. I know, lad, I know.
A stone...
I don't know what else to do. Let's have a quick look at the notes. New puzzle skills. I guess I promised the countless to find what happens to the door card. Sure, everything's related some way. So I've got chalice. Now it's time to follow the lead from Ireland and explore Montfaucon further. So I am, but I don't get where this is going from. No one's a shaped chalice. Everything I try.
It was the lens that I'd found on Klausner's body. It was a handful of plaster left in the castle by Pegram's archaeology team.
There's nothing else there, isn't there? So...
The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I...
Do you think I can walk out and come back in?
I could see that what had at first seemed to be a fine engraved chasing on the scroll was actually writing. Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Sounds pretty familiar to me.
It's all going to be linked, isn't it? It's going to be linked. This is going to be...
Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. A bit of a stained glass window. Wow! Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
So, hang on.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Oh.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Hey!
Oh, hello. It's changed it. So we have to do before getting it back. Yeah, that's it. I didn't read that first. Each end can move mouse pointer over tab. Right, okay. That's got to be that way. Three has to fit there. Two down there and one.
The distortions came
Got
sharply
it.
and broken. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake.
I've got it.
And below him a date in Roman numerals. A
MCCXIV.
Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCXIV.
54.
That's 1314.
Oh, XIV, yes. MCCXIV. MC Hammer. Thank you for the GGs, and thank you for promoting Last One Standing as well. So in that case, we could talk now, can't we? Oh, look at that! We can talk.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Oh, hello.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meum lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light.
That was on their thing.
That's what I thought too.
It's on the Templars thing.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci.
Out of
It is all in
context.
the wrist action.
Oh, my lord. We did really hear that.
Catch you later.
Oh,
Au
dear.
revoir, monsieur.
Right, let's go over here. Let's go and examine this tomb. It's all in the wrist action, apparently, people. It's all in the wrist action.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos.
Huzzah.
My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
We're getting there, I think. Oh, look at that. It's a cipher. A jumble of letters are carved into the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse reference comprising the name of a book followed by the chapter and verse in Latin numerals. So, for example, Luke chapter 8 verse 2 would be displayed as Luke 8+2. You must find and highlight all verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit. Otherwise, the letters will fade. George will read verse reference once they are all highlighted. Well, I see the Psalms 8.
Psalms 22:21.
Yeah.
Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
There's nothing there. See, there's another Psalms one. 32:7.
Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
I think it's 10 EC 4 5. No. Go around the outside. Dollar word measure. No. Holy Bliss. That one. Alright, Billis. Oh, I see Corinthians. Corinthians 1 4. Oh, Corinthians 1 to 4 5.
Corinthians 14:5.
Right. So that's 3. 3. We got 3. I've got 3 out of 5. 3 out of how many? I see 1. You see 1. You see 1. It's not Monday. That is it? No. Go on, Jew. Hit me with it. Where am I looking? Just give me a hint. It's quite tough, this one. The world. Might not be left to right. It might be up down. I can see lard. Just a weird spelling of it. That? No. Might not be left to right. I'm going right to left. There's no end in the things. So it's gotta be. Everyone can see me. I'm big enough. Oh, cheeky man, cheeky. I've got a colon there. Well, it says she's might be up and down. No. Yeah, just. There's Anus. Okay. I can't see anything either. I'm bug. Bible verse. Oh, yeah, we're looking for Bible verses. struggling to give you a hint without saying it. Okay. I think you see one. I'm sitting back a bit. It's got to include the plus and the colon. So many colons I still can't. That's what I'm looking at, is the colons. I'm on the hunt for colons. That says it all. No. Oh, jeez Louise. Plus X plus I. The one you see doesn't have a colon. Oh, it's not Genesis, is it? Was it? I'll let you live if you transfer all information you have on the project Genesis. You can give a hint, Lisa. Yes. I've got Annis. I don't think that's anything. Phoenix. There's Rude. It starts with a C. I've got Corinthians. There's a C there. Mine doesn't begin with a C. Oh, C. Okay. Carp. Sin. A V. CX, CX, CX. Wow, this is quite tough. John. John. That hasn't done anything. Alright, John hasn't done that. Alright. Half yay. Johnny plus XI.
John 4:11.
Oh, flipping heck.
But a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7. John 4:11. Corinthians 1:4-5. And just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect,
I know, I was looking
but
for
I've got a
colon.
memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Right, so let's have a quick look. So, Don Carlos for Temple of Scholarship, find Manson killed, saying da 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 da. Right, page 17. Used the lens in the church in Montfaucon and discovered an ancient clue in a window. The burning of Jacques de Malloy, or Malay. The date was 1314. Got the priest in the church of Montfaucon to clean a countess's chalice. He recognised the engraving on the side of one tomb in the church. The Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. Around the outside of the inspections were inscriptions were the numerals 14, 27 at the top, 6 and L MCM MCMLCIX MCMX. L is 50, 50, 60, 70, 81 to the left, 3 and 1 on the right, 4 and then 17, 12 and 25 on the bottom. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. I think the priest will give us nothing really, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Why does he speak
or maybe
like
you need a
this
special
all the time? In that case, I think we're done.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
What have I missed in the chat? That's ridiculous. Doesn't have a colon. I was only looking for colons. Too easy to do. Hang on, John doesn't have a colon? I don't get that one, too. Colons off. No, lol. Great pick in my head now, Lou. Right, let's go. I think we can head back. I think we can head back to see Nico.
I solved another puzzle.
You did?
Well,
I
guess
still
I
know,
did.
brother.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
What the hell's
It
Nico
seems to
doing, by
me
the way?
The answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
Right, let's have a look at Chalice.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Oh, but a bunch. Well, that's it, really, isn't it?
I'd better get back to the quest.
So if we head to Spain. Oh, right. Can't head to the cafe. Cafe's got nothing. Let's go back to the museum. We'll go in here. Have a chat.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie.
3 heads.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was
3
like a
faces.
head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of
We
Baphomet?
know where we're going next.
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
That's right.
Maybe not.
Alright. That'll do.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Let's go out. Quick look at the notes. Seems the three-faced monstrosity I saw in the Syrian cave was a deception of Baphomet. Lomelo says Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institut Hermétique de Novelle. Apparently it's covered in Templar symbols. He's a slimy weasel, isn't he? Right. See the sites seated the Baphomet. Let's go. Oi oi. Quick look at that.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Let's have a chat.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
This is going to be interesting. Let's talk about him first.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
That was a good exchange. A Jew, he's a slimy weasel. Yes, I agree.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay. One more time.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Well, no, we can tell by the amount of paint you got on for a door frame. Let's talk about the dig.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Flying devil spider. Bloody things. I hate them. Yeah, shift. Go. Riff. They have one job. Out the hatch. Out the hatch. Bloody flying devil spiders. That also known as daddy long legs or crane flies, whatever you want to call them. I call them flying devil spiders. There we go. Let's go next. Talk about the job again.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
We have to show a picture, aren't we? Let's have a look.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Alright, okay. Talk about the Templar.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fair enough, I think that's it.
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Right, okay, that's not going to work.
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Fair enough. I think that'll do.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right, okay.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint.
I clicked there
pot.
by accident. Right, okay, I think I'm going to have to go try and get in. Let's see if we can. Oh, I can. Oh, hello. Let's talk to the guard.
Hi? Excuse me? Oui?
Hello, Mr. Guard. Who are you?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard.
Right. Point at the right time.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Templar time.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Fine.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Solid. I'm going to have to...
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
One sec. I'm going to save. I'm going to save this as part 7B. Because we've got good progress at the minute. Be interested to see how much progress we've got, actually. 81%. We're nearly there. Right. I'm going to do something that I thought I'd never do.
Hi again.
What is it?
That is not a good idea.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. No.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing.
What?
Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. What's that? That's an intercom.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door.
It's rude, isn't
There
it?
was nothing interesting in there.
Nothing interesting. Right, okay. What about that door? He's guarding that door on the left. He's not guarding the door on the right.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
Right.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get to the door while the guard was there.
What's this? We're getting close. We're getting close.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
Mm-hmm. So what am I missing? That's not going to do anything. What can I drop? Can I drop that in there? I don't think I can, but...
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so.
Right, okay, let's...
Hi,
see
it's
if
me again.
What now?
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane.
Ouch!
A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
I can imagine that.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
So why have I still got it?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Right, there's nothing there.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so... There's gotta be something down here. Let's have a quick chat with him one more time. Get
Hi
to this
again.
part and then
What
we'll
is
call
it?
that for tonight. Toilet.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Oh.
Thanks. The door was locked.
Yeah, because I've just got the key. I've got the secret. There. Let's go in. Oh, it's got coal.
The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
Alright, okay.
On the wall was an automatic hand dryer. Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that?
Alright.
On the wall was a... I couldn't do that.
Okay. What about Plaster Palace?
I couldn't do that.
Okay. What about sticking a thing down there?
I couldn't do that.
Alright, fair enough. What about...
Oh boy!
Right, wrapping that in that.
I couldn't do that.
Okay.
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How did
Okay.
you do that?
Fine.
On the wall.
Right.
I couldn't do that.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. Alright, shoving a thing down.
I couldn't do that.
Alright. There's nothing else there.
I didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me.
Toilet. Let's have a look at the toilet. We're gonna have a look at the toilet, people. Here comes the shop.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
Yeah.
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. I didn't want any coal.
Okay, so what the hell am I gonna do? I'm going for a hint. Let's see. I have the car's key, but it won't let me pass. Right, okay. You need to get hold of a site entrance key. Replacing the keys might do the trick. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Oh, there it is. I was so close with the soap. Yeah.
The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Could I use the plaster of Paris in it?
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea. With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Right, okay, here we go. That is a very perfect key imprint, isn't it?
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
So let's try
I
it.
used the dryer to speed up the process. Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely
Taken a while. How long did that
unconvincing
take?
plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Right. What if I did that on that? Okay.
Maybe not.
Okay.
The thing felt really hot.
I need to improve it. Right, how do I improve the key?
It was my plaster copy of the excavation key.
Right, okay. So, yellow paint. Oh, GDR, yellow paint. Let's go.
Hey, monsieur, don't go with my keys.
Ah, right, okay. So I need to give him this key back.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
So I don't bother with anything else for the time being.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
It needs to look metal. It needs to look yellow. I need to drop it in the paint.
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Oh, okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Bah.
Right. There's nothing else there, is there?
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Right. Quick chat. See if there's anything I can do to coax them away.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
Australinger! How clever! How pointless.
There's nothing there.
Be seeing you.
Okie dokes. I think I'm going to call that a night, guys, because I'm starting to feel tired. So I'm going to save that. We're going to save the game, and we're going to call that part. We're going to call that Mellow Monday. Helps if I can spell tonight. Monday, part 7, C. Confirm. So what's that percentage we got on there? That is now 83%. Perfect. Right. Because I'm feeling tired, I'm gonna quit. I do want to quit. I'm just going to end the stream in just a second. But thank you ever so much for everyone for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure, as always. It's just a quick one about what's coming up. Obviously, you've seen Last One Standing. Dantoshu, Dr. Viscoli, JW.XC, Lubush99, Moon Empress 2KM, Mio Dragon taking on each other to see who will be Last One Standing, racing money for Yorkshire Cancer Research. That's July 15th, 8 till 10. I'll show you what's something in a second, which you'll probably be happy with. Thank you for the exclamation last one for Lisa. That takes you to the link for Yorkshire Cancer Research on the page. And coming up, well, we've had Mellow Mondays, which means Wednesday it's the return of Quiz Night. 5 rounds of quizzing coming up, all based around those pesky little rounds of warm-up, classic TV, observation corner, the eliminator, and wheel of knowledge. How are we going to do? I have no idea. But that's live from 8:30 UK time, twitch.tv/Tracker57. Wait for the music. So last thing to show you, by the way, is the trophy up front, because this is a new trophy. Look at that. This is the winner of 2023's Last One Standing. If I move out the way, you'll probably get good focus there. Winner 2023. Last One Standing. Come on. Come on. Focus. Focus. There we go. Well, written on the side, Cow Home TVC loves games, and they got the Last One Standing 4-1 on there. There we go. That's the winner's trophy coming up. But yes, thank you everyone. If you're about on Wednesday, it'll be good to see you on Wednesday. If not, thank you ever so much for everyone. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again soon. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Next time the stream's on, I'll be 40. Bye-bye.